Here's Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Second and 10.
Easy. Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Jonathan Taylor. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Bronco, top 60, 79 Broncos.
Ward. It's caught. Smith. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Well, Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year one.
First and 10, Taylor now. They'll get it across the 45. It'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Here's Ward. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Streak.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 1 yard and now no yards have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Come on. Set. Warriors, set. 18, pioneer.
Ward now working out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. This from 32 yards away. And his kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Fields. That's going to be caught by Waddle. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
And the Colts, 1st down.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go. Green 19, just one.
Here's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Well, they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. Rattler from the gun. 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Colts are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
An extra point by York is up and good. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Ward. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
19 target.
To throw, here's Ward. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on, come on.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Ward. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Smith, incomplete. Sets up fourth down.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Ricky Pearsall, 67 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Chargers 6.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going yet.
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting 3s, and you're coming back and getting 2s, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. 19, top 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Riggs, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Taylor No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Check. Bronco 80. Panther Street. Check up.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Panthers, go!
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Arian Smith, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have come back to make it a 2-point game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Red, yellow, black 40. Red, real green. Set.
Rattler wants to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is taken at the 23. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Chimere DK, 69 yards. And the Chargers have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Here's 2nd and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Ready, break.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready, ready.
Throwing is Rattler. A short throw caught by Andrews. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Red, 38. Set.
To the air once more is Rattler. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
Here we go, slot. 319, just cut.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Back to throw, Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
17. 19 Lions.
Throwing is Ward. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play in this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
But I think a key for them is to put
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 41.
Back to Taylor on first down. And given 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Third. Go.
Here's the first carry for Sean Tucker. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up the first down.
And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Kill, turn up.
18, 65. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete to DK. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Moore. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10.
Green light, extend.
Slot man moves right. Fields now to throw. Left side, he finds Pierce. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a third and 3.
Here we go. I'm good. Hey, 10.
From the gun, here's Fields. This is caught at the 20. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16.
First down, Indianapolis.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he takes Puts this one in for a Colts touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
72. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Come on, come on. Hit. Nice Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
Ward.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, LA.
Arian Smith,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Chargers are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Here's Fields. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. First down, Colts.
Here we go. 222.
To throw is Fields. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Here we go. 19.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Fields. A short throw caught by Andrews. 7 yards there and a first down.
Again it's 7. And the Colts first down.
To the air again, Fields.
Going for the deep ball. Man, it's caught inside the 10. They'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Ricky Pearsall
With his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is down to 2.
Jordan
back ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Taking it right down Broadway. Jonathan Taylor.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor, 74 yards. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let it work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Let's go. Sticky, quick, wide open.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
A throw left side for Pearsall is complete.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there. I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line.
Hey, Monday. Green 19, just what?
Now Fields. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on, you're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's Fields. He's got his man, it's Pierce. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
It's a gain of 10. And the Colts, 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, 28 yards.
And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. York now for the extra point.
And the lead is down to 2.
Hence the score, Chargers 37, Colts 35.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. 186 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 3.
70 Timberwolves. Hey, Crash. Trap 60, trap 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check out.
They run once more with Taylor. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space. But there's still a spot for power football. And we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle. And, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
Pass to 60.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Go, Reed. Go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Second down and 6 now.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go check, go check.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go street.
They'll run here with Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Ward, 3rd and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long, and this time
That was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go. 3:19, that's it. No much. Right.
Now Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now second and 10. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Rattler. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. The Chargers, they're going to continue on in these playoffs.